Alright boys, with the recent announcement for the one and only Nejire, I have some stuff that I wanted to bring up and talk about real quick. If you don't already know, first off, we're going to talk about the release date, which has been confirmed. We're going to talk about a few things with the upcoming units, which there is a high possibility we actually will see the big three in the game. It may take another 45 reruns, but hey, it could happen. Also, on the side of that, I have a few things that I wanted to show you and just talk about here today. So I hope you guys are ready for it. Let's jump straight into it. Let's have some fun. Also, if you're new and you haven't already, we officially hit 19K, so thank you for that. If you'd like to subscribe and leave a like, it helps out. First off, if you haven't already seen the entire trailer for Nejire, I'll play it one time real quick here. Again, we have the confirmation of when this will be dropping from the NA Twitter, which they did actually say more, like they always do. You know, they always say more than the EU Twitter. EU just gives you like the bare bones idea, and then NA Twitter actually expands on it. I will switch to that tweet in a second here and show you what the date is, but this is the entire thing. First, to answer a few comments I had, it is a playable character. A few people were like, oh, it's an active card. I think that was a joke. I'm just hoping it wasn't, because it said new hero debut, and then it also said new playable character. So again, it's been confirmed as a playable character. A brand new unit after a crap ton of reruns. It's finally happening. So again, heading over here, this is the NA Twitter, which again, they always say more. They here said, you've been waiting a long time for this. At least they're acknowledging we've been waiting a freaking like forever for a character. So they said that first. In comparison to the EU, they just basically hyped the character. They say, what is it? Hado of the UA's Big 3 is set to debut in the strongest hero next week. Please enjoy this sneak peek. So again, it's been confirmed. Today's Friday. The next week starts on Monday. You will see Nejire in the game then. So again, Tuesday after maintenance, we're all going to be able to play the character on Wednesday when the banner drops, which is really cool. Again, I did see a lot of people in my comment section talk about one thing. They're like, oh, it's Nejire first. You picked the worst character first. I really rather see Lemillion. I really rather see Tamaki. But again, I'm going to bring up one point, and this is the one point that I wanted to establish real quick. Yes, we see Nejire here, and there's a high chance they're going to follow the same thing they did with WHM. We know that the devs always, when they release characters, they release them in some sort of a batch. If you do look at it, we did, when we originally got the game, we had like all the pro heroes lined up. Then we had the villains back to back. Then it just went out of a cycle and went to Hawks, which was like a surprise debut. And then it went to Dabi at some point. And then, remember, we had WHM in a 3 set of characters. Now, we could do the same thing with how we did WHM. We could see it being the way of we have Nejire, we then have Tamaki, and then we actually go into MIRIO. It would work that way. You know, just hoping reruns don't actually fall in the middle of that for another like 2 years. It could work. Just remember, if we go over to WHM, most people were waiting for Todoroki and Bakugo, but they dropped Deku first, okay? If you look at it here, Nejire was the one that dropped first. A lot of people were looking for MIRIO instead. They could just mimic it. We have, what is it? We have Nejire being the technical. We have the one and only MIRIO being the power, or speed. I don't know which way they're doing it. People were saying he'd be more of a speed character. He yells power. Like, I don't know. Then we have, again, SUNEATER being the last one, right? Speed, technical, power. Each one gets their own attribute. Boom, it'll be a triple thing. And then later down the line, they do the big 3 banner, the same way the 3 Musketeers banner. It works in my head. But again, the entire like idea of the trust in the devs has been watered down to the point where we can't even talk about anything, right? We're almost there, thinking about it now, to the anniversary. The entire thing that we've been hyping up. After seeing the 10 million download celebration, the anniversary is going to be turd. If you look at it, it's really the case. And again, one more major thing that I wanted to address, because I did see this comment a lot. A lot of people were bringing up the fact that, okay, they dropped a character. Most players aren't coming back. There's no point in joining back the game. I might just leave it. I might just quit again, or move on. There's no point. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? Every time a new character gets announced on whatever game, majority of the community does come back just to try it out, leave again because there's no content, nothing has changed. Off of my last video, I did see a lot of people saying that, yes, they want to come back for it. I'm going to show you the difference just to, again, a reference. Most players, or a lot of them, will return to try the character out, just so you know. Again, yes, if you look at the tweet right here, 8,000 views in this little time frame. Again, it released yesterday, so 24 hours ago. Then 688 likes in comparison to the 155 likes this got, in comparison to the 231 likes this got. Then again, if you look at the WHM tweet, this got 239 also. It wasn't as much. WHM characters got about like 400, 500 likes. The amount of likes this one got, unless they paid for likes, I can't tell that. But the likes that this tweet has, it has potential. And again, based off my hype of my last comment section, there are people that really want to come back to the game for a character. That's all they've been waiting for. And Nejire gives hope for the other 3. So this is potential to bring players back. Again, devs, don't mess this up. You can bring content with this and you'll revive the game. Literally, you have your chance. Don't mess it up. Like, I swear, don't mess it up. Again, I also wanted to show you this. So the last time we actually got a brand new banner, if you want to consider it, this is also a rerun. Think about that now. but it is, I will consider a new banner, right? December 15th was when we had a new character sort of banner. Again, yes, it's a rerun because we already had the banner separately, but I will consider it. You can go 2 weeks back and then get this, but let's go for it. December 15th. Then, December 22nd, we started the rerun cycle, okay? We then went into December 24th, also getting one until January 2nd. We then went into January 18th, being the extension for Stain's banner. We then went into Hawks, dropping on January 3rd. We then went into January 12th, being Shigaraki announced. Then January 19th into February 1st being the Dabi announcement. Then going into February 2nd to February 15th being the Endeavor announcement. Then going into, oh, it's Aizawa. Whoops, Aizawa supposed to be here, which will then go into, currently it's the 26th at the time of recording. It will then go into the 2nd of March. So from all the way, from December 15th, okay, going until March 2nd, that has been rerun cycle. So that was the entire section of when we had to wait. I'm gonna actually go and see how many days that is exactly. That means we had 77 days of reruns, or 2 months and 18 days. So 77 days of reruns. That's how we went through before we see a new character, which is again Nejire. Hopefully they do it where we get like a triple amount of characters. Or you get 1 being Nejire, you have 2 being again SUNEATER, then you go into MIRIO, or they just do it a different way. We have Nejire first, we then get some pro heroes, we then get the rest of the big 3, and they continue it that way. Again, we're leading into anniversary time, and if they're doing a rerun during the anniversary, there's no potential for the game. So right now, again, hyping it up, yes, we have Nejire, we have all of that. Hopefully, again, we get content on the side of this too. With the latest content update, it was great you added peacekeeping, but that entire alliance thing is so useless for most of the community that it would be great, devs, if you're watching this, that we see a new mode soon. I know you developed Apex Showdown, and again, that was also the big same problem, right? You developed it where only a certain amount of players can play, and that too, a month away, a month between each time, which you sit there for like 2 days of a month, playing it out and enjoying it. Other than that, you're playing the rest of the game. So hopefully we see content on the side of this too. Even a battle pass, if we do monthly battle passes, that'll be fine. You have characters to actually go and enjoy. So many things, but let's see. Hopefully the devs are listening. Again, they listened by finally dropping a character. They acknowledged it too. You've been waiting for a long time for this. So let's see what happens in the future of it. Also, in game on NA, it does say that the Aizawa banner lasts until March 9th or something like that. So just keep that in mind. It's ending on March 2nd, which is the regular date. Don't listen to the in-game notice. Listen to this right here. Also, one more thing just to bring up. Usually, before we get a new character, we also go and get an entire login bonus, right? That's always been the case, or a lot of the time it's been the case. This time, we didn't. So I'm hoping when the character drops, we do see a login bonus with some premium tickets. We haven't gotten a premium ticket in like forever, and I'm not counting the Deku one, because you literally had to sit there and spend stamina candy, or just use every single ounce of stamina on the race for 2 summons, which really isn't lucrative at all. So hopefully we actually see a login bonus, and maybe even a decent stamina dump with at least some coins or something. We've been having a hero race like 40 times over as a rerun. We haven't seen a new stamina dump. I remember last stamina dump was Christmas time. So it's been a very, very long time. 10 million downloads will also end. All this stuff will be ending before we get this update. So make sure if you want to go finish it. Other than that, I wanted to bring this up. We have potential now to actually finally see the big 3. Again, this is like the full potential of it. So hopefully, devs, please do this right. Everyone's waiting for characters, and hopefully we have characters back to back. Where we can actually enjoy. Thank you again for watching. Just a quick video to bring this up and show it to you. Hopefully you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have fun, stay safe.